couldn't feel anymore.
I love that guy. I don't know what his problem is. All right. Men having sex for money. It's it happens to the best of us. Hello guys, this is CG Showcase. So we're talking about some campaigns here. I'm lucky to have these awesome guests tonight. So break open your get your Indiegogos open or get your emails ready to plug into some signups to back some here campaigns. I've been on stream with Mandy Summers before. Some of these guys, this is going to be the first time we've met on stream. So hello everyone.
Hi.
How's it going? G'day. What's going on? Hello. This will be something I talked to John Malin about this. I got the coach's approval. So this is not CG Presents, okay? I'm not treading on John's show. This is CG Showcase, and it's basically going to do the same thing. So we'll probably do this once a month, and it's basically, well, John said you need to do this. He's like, help me out here, and I'm like, all right, I want to give back to the community, share our platform with campaigns that either have signups or they are active campaigns, and I feel like it's just a good way to show some light on some campaigns maybe you've not heard of as much, or they're just new things getting ready to come out and they're awesome and you guys need to get in line with these things. So we may have a couple of guests come in a little bit late, but first off, Mandy Summers, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? Thank y'all so much for having me. This is great.
Yeah. Well, I'm just grateful to have all you people here. So Mandy, I've watched your channel quite a bit. Tell us a little bit about what you do over on your channel.
Basically this, I do a lot of book promotions. A part of being CG is to, give back into the community. So I've started my channel with, just on promotions alone. I've branched out a little bit. I do some Magic the Gathering and I do a little bit of D&D stuff now. So I'm branching out a little bit, but mostly I try to keep it on, promoting amazing books. So
amazing books. That is that is where it's at. I'm just looking over at the chat, see who all's here. We got the Eddie Winkler in here.
What's happening, Eddie?
Call him Winky Winkler.
That's gonna stick.
We got What About? Shane watches. What? I watch with sweaty hands. No, I don't. I'm not that type of guy. Yeah, I get a weird crowd, so don't look at the chat too much. They're kind of brutal. They can be.
Greg, I know. I'm friends with half of these people.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right. So got a couple of people in here, and this is this is a sequel, Mandy, right? To the first War the Wizard?
Yes, it is. But we have also included in this campaign a remastered of the first one. With the first one, I did all the art myself, and I am not technically an artist. I doodle, and I love a drawing, but I'm nowhere near like you guys' level with the art. So what we did is Peter redrew everything, and it's exactly the way I pictured it in my head. I just couldn't make it happen on paper. So it is absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is the second one.
Congratulations on that. I always liked how was the dragon in the first one? Why have I seen this dragon before?
Okay, I have I've shown little bits and pieces of it. It was technically in the first one, but you wouldn't have known. In the first one, he gets what he believes is an orb, a very powerful orb. At the end of the book, though, the orb cracks. It wasn't actually an orb. It was a dragon egg that everybody was after in the book. So that's why everybody wanted it. Or just thought it was a little orb, magic, whatever. But yeah, it ended up being a dragon. So now in this book, he will, for the first time, actually have a companion on his adventures, which is Lexion, his little baby portal dragon. So instead of shooting fire or ice or something like that, this particular dragon makes portals for Wart to jump into so he could go to different realms.
That's pretty sweet. I just like the fact that the dragon has his egg shell on it.
Yes.
The hat. Like that's my thing right there.
Yes. I thought it was cute that he kept his little shell on, and he keeps it on for like most of the book. He has his little shell on his head, and he's a baby, so he's going to get into a lot of mischief. He's going to cause a lot of problems for Wart. His portals are, it just depends on where they take you. He can't control them yet. So like he may sneeze, just a little baby sneeze, and it opens up a portal and sucks Wart in. And now Wart ends up in like an underwater world. And he's like, what the crap? How did I get here? So a lot of that happens. In this book, he will actually be exploring about 6 different worlds. So he's going to be really, really busy with this portal dragon as he tries to unlock the portal of echoes. There's lots and lots of dragons, and this is the first one that Peter has drawn. This is obviously an evil dragon. This is Ocelot the Cruel. So this is one of the worlds Wart will explore. And as you can see, he's just sitting there like looking over the cliff like, oh, what do I do? And he has no idea this giant dragon is behind him. And of course, with all dark things, he's going to make Wart trade something to get something that he wants. So we did incorporate the inventory again. Wart will be finding items, having to figure out how to use them, a lot like games like King's Quest and stuff like that. So nothing is ever quite very simple for Wart because he is a level 1 wizard with 1 spell that fizzles 90% of the time he tries to use it. So the only real power he has is his baby dragon.
I actually like the idea. So you said in this one book, you guys are going to have your characters go into 6 different worlds in one book?
Yes.
That's ambitious.
Yes. Pete's going to be very busy with art. I have a feeling. Like I told him with the first one, I was kind of held back a little bit from what I could do with the book just because of what my artistic skills were capable of. You can't draw. If you can't draw a dragon, you don't need to add a dragon into your book, right? With this one, though, with Peter, I was able to just like let my imagination go wild. And yeah, he'll go to places like Shadowmoor, which is very dark. And then he goes to Lockmoor, which is, spooky and dark as well. He's going to go to an underground world, or underwater world, I should say. So there's going to be a lot of traveling for Wart. And like I said, he's trying to get to the main place, which is the Portal of Echoes, which is where all the dragons reside. So he's trying to get there.
I really like your graphics for your tiers that you did the scrolls rolling out.
Oh, thank you. That was from the first book. That's how I did. I hand drew all of my the boxes for my letters and stuff. And that was that's what I had my letters in, my boxes.
One of my first comics I ever did, I think it was 18, and I did like a little ash can comic I sold at a local convention, and I would sign my signature like in a scroll because that's what Todd McFarlane, all the cool people were doing like back in the 90s. So, but I was gonna be different. I had half my scroll. I was better than Todd McFarlane because half my scroll was ripped.
I remember that.
So so I just ripped the bottom half. I'm like I'm because I knew look. I'll be honest. I know I'm half of what McFarlane is. I was gonna own it in my name, just half a scroll. But that's pretty cool. You're bringing the scrolls back.
Yes. And down at the bottom, you can see my art compared to what Peter has done with it. So you can get an example of why I say, it's so much different with Peter's art. It's the exact same story, but it really does change it a lot when you add in this amazing art now that's available. So yeah, it's I think you guys are going to love it. I think you're going to love it. It is age appropriate for everybody. It's a lot like Shrek Big Hero 6.
Hang on. You're saying this is a book for everyone.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
All right.
Okay, so
See-
age appropriate CGS, get it for your kids.
Yeah.
Yes, but it is for adults too. You guys will love it. It's very much kind of like Big Hero 6 and Shrek, with there is adult humor, especially if you played a lot of role-playing games. There is a lot of references to games like World of Warcraft, EverQuest, D&D. I use a lot. Like at one point in the first book, Ward finds a bandit that's laid out. So he goes to like a ninja loot him, right? So he swaps his outfit into a ninja outfit and he's sneaking to go and, swipe this bottle of mysterious content. So there is a lot of throwback to all of the games that most of us play. I played a lot of anyways. I was addicted, but a lot of those games.
God damn, I just came up with a good idea, but it's my idea. You can't have it. But I'm gonna do at some point in time, I'm gonna do no. Seriously, I'm gonna do Ninja Dragon. Like it's a dragon and a ninja combined.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cute.
Yeah, Ninja Dragon. No, not cute. It's gonna be badass. It's gonna be cute. Ninja Dragon.
So
Right? He's gonna be a ninja. He's gonna be cutting motherfuckers up.
Yeah, he's gonna have a katana sword. He's gonna throw shurikens. He's gonna ninja stars. He's gonna do a puff of smoke in the pier. It's gonna be awesome, Ninja Dragon.
That's it.
I mean, it's no
There'll
war.
be 4 turtles rolled into one dragon.
Right. This looks awesome, though. I'm actually psyched and it's cool too, guys. You get like a bundle deal, right? Like so you can get 1 and 2 together.
You can.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said just go
No,
through the tiers with the.
Oh, okay.
With the people.
Yeah. So our featured one is all 3 books plus 2 sketch cards, and that is a sketch card by Peter and by me. So you get 1 of each. And then we have just the basic get the books. You can get the Gilmore cover or Narwhal's cover. And then also you could just get the remastered if you just wanted to get the first book and see if it's something you're into before you put any more money into it. And then we also have a tier for both. You get just the Portal of Echoes. You don't get the first one, but you do get Peter's cover and Narwhal's on that one. And that one is with the Wart 1 with the Gilmore cover on that one. So I did try to break it down to where you could get whatever it was you were looking for. There is a tier for it. You can get all 3 books there. This one is the one that is the most probably original of all of them, because with the Magical Treasure Chest, you get all 3 books from my first campaign, that being the ones I actually drew, not the remastered version, but my actual books. Then you also get the the Portal of Echoes remastered, or the first one remastered. So all of the original first ones, the remastered of the first one, and then both covers for this one, plus a sketch card, plus a sketch kiss card. But there are only 2 more of these available because I only have so many of my original books left. I was lucky enough to find some. So yeah, we're putting them back up.
Oh, all right,
and then
guys.
also you can buy the cover.
There's 2 people, two slots for 2 people in here watching right now. So think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody remember the Lollipop Dragon?
What?
I remember the Lollipop Guild.
Oh, never mind. You guys weren't the cool kids. You didn't have the Lollipop Dragon. This is actually really cool. I like dragons. I like wizards. And why is the wizard's name Wart?
It's something goofy. Like when this story got like originally written, it wasn't me sitting down like writing a story. It was when I would tuck my little girl into bed. One night she really got annoying about picking something for me to read, like picking a book. And I got annoyed and I'm like, okay, just lay down. I'll make something up. And from that came Wart the Wizard. This was all kind of made up as I'm trying to get my little one just to go to bed and quit aggravating me. So yeah, I came up with a goofy name, Wart the Wizard. And he went on adventures for probably about 6 months of her asking for that. Tell me something about Wart tonight. So instead of books, we did Wart the Wizard.
And it's Mandy's duty. It's Mandy's duty to It's Mandy, you don't understand. It's been thrust upon you now that you have to put Wart the Wizard out for everyone to put everyone to sleep now. It's your job. It's very very I mean I mean
That sounds horrendous, dear.
terrible, sir.
yeah, I know. That's why I don't do these shows. Guys, if you haven't met me before, I have a self-deprecating humor. But
I love it. It's beautiful.
All right. Let's
Would
see
you
that
like me to
narwhal
play the-
cover. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
please play the
Well,
trailer.
there is the narwhal cover, as you got. Oh my gosh. When he sent that, I was like, oh my gosh, because I love seeing other artists like they're what they got from what I sent him, because it's not like he was sent anything. I just said, hey, draw me Wart the Wizard and a baby dragon, and he did this, and I'm like, I love it so much. So yeah, I think it's amazing. I think he did such a good job. But yeah, let's play the trailer. It's very good, I think. So yes, you guys, Portal of Echoes. Like what?
Yeah, that was epic. I felt inspired. So guys,
Well,
definitely
thank you.
go check out Wart the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. It's a nice name, Portal of Echoes.
Thank you. Thank you. And just so you guys know, even though it is a baby dragon, it is very sprightly. It's a badass little dragon. He's like not scared of nothing. So he's adorable and he's tough. He's like a tough little baby. I love him.
Yeah. Looks like we got a couple more guests. Hello, Edwin. Not sure if his connection's good. All right. Well, thank you for that, Mandy. And everybody go check out Wart the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. And if you missed out on book 1, you can get book 1 and 2 here. There is a tier for that. I love these campaigns that have the first in case you missed it. So thank you for that. We have 100 people in here. Please go check out everybody's YouTube channel that's here today. Mandy, what's your YouTube channel again?
It's Mandy Summers. So you guys come hang out with me. We'll play some D&D. We'll play some Magic. We'll check out some books. And we'll talk about goofy stuff like putting, like handicap ramps in a D&D campaign and such as that.
Good. I like that.
For people that don't know, there's this new. Have you guys seen this new? It's kind of like a reality TV show about crowdfunding. Have you guys seen this show?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's called Don't Get Zonged. It's on the SJW network. Here, I'll play the trailer.
Oh, don't do it, man.
So she
now I
really
wanna
nailed
watch
on
it.
The girl went in there double fisted on you, boy, man.
That's that
She went
1,000 years of
deep on
pain right there.
I thought all you needed was one.
Bruh.
No,
Bruh.
not.
He went in
Is he?
too fit.
The Ace
That
is
is
out.
crazy.
He's like, I'm not part of this.
No,
all right.
he's done.
Hang on, we got a super chat. We got a super chat here. Google Google2 for $2 says, is what Echo responsible, or is he a dirty wizard?
Oh, he's I guess he would be a dirty wizard. I assume. Throws his bottles everywhere. He's bad business.
Which one? Whichever one you prefer, whichever one you would put money on and buy the product. That's the wizard. Here.
That's the best answer.
You like eco-friendly? He's eco-friendly. You like dirty? Dirty. Shit. He gives you everything.
Dino's a little mean. All right.
Wait, hang on, another one. Bastion Hunter for $2 says, hail Peppy Shane, backed what the wizard, rates 7K.
Oh,
There you go, girl.
wait. Did you just hit 7K? Did you just hit 7K?
Let's see.
Let's
My
check.
computer's slow. Come on. Oh my gosh, I did. We're at 7175.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
Congrats, Mandy. This is
Congrats.
very
There
good.
you go, guys.
Thank y'all so much. Oh
That is
my
awesome.
gosh.
Hang on, I got something for that.
Oh,
Here you
boy.
go. All right, that's what it's about.
Rolling through
That's
shot,
what
guys.
it's about.
Everybody's stealing my moves.
Yeah. All right. Figaro, you're up next.
All right, man. Let's see here. It should have been Johnny on the spot already. but
No, you're good. You're good.
Let's see.
It's okay,
here.
the clock
I was
doesn't
so
second.
I was so enthralled by the war.
I'm gonna do it worse than you.
Echo.
Trying
I'm
to
feeling
share
good
screen.
I'm feeling good about that now. This is my worst to me. All right, let's
Mandy,
see.
you should have
here.
given me a
Got that-
tutorial a long time ago.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right. It
Damn.
should be ready to
Here we
go.
Yep. Justice City Chronicles, Volume 1. Now, wow, tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about this.
The Chronicles of Justice, man. Justice City Chronicles is basically just a knockdown, drag out, ass kicking adrenaline ride that has its roots basically in the 1980s Saturday morning cartoons. And that's basically at the heart of it. We'll watch this video real quick, and then I'll tell you the elevator pitch on it. Here we
All
go.
right. Bam.
All right. Any second now. Mandy, I think my computer's just like yours now.
Right, it's contagious.
Any second now. Any second. Well, hopefully I get that 7K. I love that too.
While you guys are busy doing this, I'll be clicking around a bit
All
because
right.
I realized that I forgot to put up all your campaign links.
This better
in
be
our
the best
description.
trailer ever for all this time.
It's that slow Snyder cut build.
Yeah. It is like building up to the release, guys. That's where it's at. We all been there.
I bet. I got some.
Actually, I'm not seeing it on my screen. Put the link for your thing in the private chat and let me try playing it on my end.
At least the chat has helpful comments.
They do. There's such helpful comments coming from the chat.
Johnny,
Right now.
Johnny on the spot.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
pretty epic. Do you have any artwork to show on this, or?
You might have lost him.
He's gone.
Oh,
He left.
Rest in power, King.
he may come back in. Actually, he may be restarting his computer or something. Actually, let's tell you what. Let's take a second and let's hang on. Somebody came back. Here he goes. I think I have a little computer problem. Tell you what, we'll come back to you.
That went
you all right, Figaro?
terribly wrong. It went terribly wrong.
Okay.
That's not what was supposed to happen. God damn it.
You got to build the suspense.
Yeah.
So
I know. It's like, now they're like, well, goddamn, is it that good? Did you shut the whole fucking computer down? Jesus Christ.
It's hot.
now everyone's dying to see it.
I know. This son of a bitch is, god damn it.
It's all right. These things are
All right.
hassle sometimes.
I know. Now Clint's over there going, well, maybe I'm not going to be the
I'm
first one.
going to fuck this up way worse than you, so don't even worry. Hold my
Oh,
beer.
jeez. I don't know. It's getting bad at this point.
Do you want to just put the
So this-
link in private chat and I can try playing it, or?
I can do that, man. Hold on. I went to do that too, and it freaking
Here we
what
go.
happened was it. Let's see. So that's the link. Let me see. Let's give it one more shot. Let's see if it'll replay it. Let me know if it's coming through all right.
Okay.
Where you on, partner? And
Actually, let me just try it on my end.
Shane, why don't you try it, bro? Because it ain't. It's gonna keep doing this bullshit.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
All right.
But bam.
I'm
Alright,
laughing because you guys in the chat are saying that it was fart sounds to text, and it was.
All right.
What?
We're just
Alright.
here. We're just here to get you to sign up for some little Justice City Chronicles Volume 1, a
Alright, just
futuristic
wanna let you guys
superhero
know-
tale.
In case
Go
anyone's
ahead.
wondering, all the links are now in the description. Everybody's links today are in the description. So if you
So-
cannot find something, refresh and look at the description.
Yeah,
Thank you,
please
Yanzi.
mod share these out. Let's see if this works on my end. Here we go.
You have it muted. Yeah.
It's muted. Yeah.
Oh, that looks nice.
So that's pretty sweet. Tell us a little bit about
Thank you,
the
Shane.
book.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the book.
Right. So Justice City Crime. The volume is basically about the main hero, Nero. Right. He's a prideful young soldier that is basically about to become a legendary Praetorian, like his father before him. His first mission is to babysit a group of dignitaries or spoiled dignitaries. But when the ship that they're traveling on is attacked, the routine assignment basically threatens to be the catalyst for all-out war. And so the first arc of the story kind of delves into that. And it basically sets up the whole premise, because we're basically building a universe here. You know, it's basically the first arc in like a 8-arc series, right? But each arc that we put in there will have basically a completed story in each one of them. And if you sign up, you get you some trading cards right there. With your order. And then we're going to be launching Monday. And what we're going to do is if you back the project within the first 48 hours, you'll get a metal trading card. Anybody who got the God's Hand, some people got the metal trading cards. Everybody who got, well, I should say everybody, anybody who got the signature series with the God's Hand got the metal bookmarks. So it's basically like that, except it's in a trading card size. So if you want to get you one of those, you want to back the project within the first 48 hours. We'll also have box sets. We have $150 box sets and a $250 box set. The $250 box set comes with the 3 volumes, 3 covers, and then a hardback edition. I think each box set gets a T-shirt, metal trading card, metal print. We got all kind of stuff we got packed into it. So we also have a T-shirt tier that has basically Wolfpack on it. If you back that tier, if you get just a shirt, it's $30 for the shirt. $5 gets donated to Wounded Warriors. So we'll be excited, man. We're really excited to launch this on Monday. We're going to start off on Lit Devil in the morning, and then we're going to jump over to Morning Roast. And we're basically just going to try to stream hop for like 16 hours. I know we'll be on. I think we have Shays lined up, Bancroft's lined up.
Stop. Don't do no half measures. Go 24. No 16 hours. No sleep. No sleep. 24. I want to see 24 hours.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Then I'll go 24. You gonna do a show with me or what? You gonna do a show on Monday? I'll do 24.
What? There you go.
Hook me up. Let's not no half measures now. Let's go all in, baby. No half measures. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying, baby. Help me.
No, I'm joking. Don't do 24 hours. Don't do 24 hours.
Show the teach. Show
the guy from New Orleans.
I heard Raging Golden did 24 hours. I heard he did 24 hours.
He did. He did 24 hours. Oh my gosh, he did. Yeah.
All right. Well, if I can get 24, what I did was I'm going to do 16. If I can do 25, I will. But what I'm throwing on the table is this: if we hit 40,000 on this, I'll cut my ponytail off. How about that? This is my trademark ponytail. I was 2 years old.
No, don't do that.
So if we hit 40, I'll cut it off.
Do it. It just grows back.
That's good. Listen, if I get 40,000, if we get to 40, baby, I'm in. I'm all. Look, this is how we do it. No half measures, right, Shane? Let's go all in.
No, don't quote me. Don't bring me in on this. I was just saying you could do.
It's too late now, brother. It's
only 8 hours more. Now, you've only been up 16 hours. Just drink some Mountain Dew.
Like, right? His lady's gonna be like, "Who made you cut your hair?"
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. Shane Davis did. He talked into it, baby.
No, I didn't.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, what's the deal with this tattoo on his back? This glowing tattoo. Tell me about that.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You don't know.
For putting a secret right there on the cover.
Yeah,
all right.
Part of the story. Hey, that's it. Look, and now you want to know more about it. You got to read the book.
Yeah.
It's in the book. I promise.
It's in the book. All right. You promise it's in the book?
It's in the book.
All right.
For you, Shane.
Hey, watch. It's going to be on the last page, and he'll say, buy the next book to find out about the tattoo. That's what he's going to do.
I'm telling you, man.
That's what, they used to do this at Marvel. They used to have like the silhouette bad guy on the last page, and it's technically the first appearance of Apocalypse, but you really don't get to see him until the next issue. And I know that's what you're going to do with this tattoo. You're going to say,
Keith Giffen killed that. Keith Giffen put that into the ground. Ambush bug.
You got to figure out. You got to figure out how to give your reader a story, right? And at the end of it, you got to have them, a little bit coming back for more. It's you know what I mean. It's a different format. Now, it's a different format than a 22 or 25 page. You know what I mean? You're trying to give closure to a story at the same time. You want to leave yourself open to basically say the closure that we've given you in this story has basically opened up a whole nother level, a whole nother world that you're going to want to see and you're going to want to, be a part of.
And that's the thing. If you've ever lost anyone in your life, if you've ever lost a pet and you're still mourning, he's selling you closure over here. So you want to get over here 100%. And sign up.
There's no doubt.
100%. Like this is
2020 was a son of a bitch. 2020 was a son of a bitch, and you deserve this book. You owe it to yourself to get this book. You know, and also listen, in this campaign, we have a tier called God's Justice. And in that, if you didn't get God's hand, you can get God's hand during this campaign. So it's almost like rewarding yourself twice. You know what I mean? Don't you deserve it after all the pets you've lost and all the closure you're looking for? You know what I mean?
like
2021 could be your year.
I like that. That's some good marketing right there.
Mandy's in, baby. Mandy's in. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Shane, I just need you to, help me out with this 24 hours, and I'm good to go, baby. You know
all right. Message me that day. I'll see what's going on. I don't know. My Mondays are looking kind of weird.
I love Shane. I do. Right. I love Shane. I really do.
Well, you might not love me if I don't stream Monday.
Who couldn't love you, baby? I still love you.
You hear that, Yanzi? You hear that? Perfect stranger.
Why not? Why not, dear?
You know, I mean, there you go. Why not?
Yanzi says because they don't know you, dear. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what my wife said.
Yeah.
So definitely, correct. Sign up now. That way you get the exclusive trading card. And then get in on the 48-hour early bird so you get you one of those metal trading cards. You're not going to want to miss those, man.
Now, you're the artist of this book, correct?
I'm the artist on this one, yes.
Yeah. Looks awesome.
No, on the God's Hand, I did both. God's Hand, I did writing and drawing.
Okay. This looks awesome. Are you like Joe Matt a lot or a little bit?
Nice art.
Well, let me put it to you like this. This is a multi-generational book. All right. This is a relaunch. Okay. So what you're gonna get is you're gonna get me. We did this book back in 2005, which was a 12-page story. And then we got printed through Ape Entertainment. I don't know if you remember Ape Entertainment, Shane. Brent Irwin used to run Ape Entertainment. Yeah.
Who did?
Brent. We used to do work for Brent.
Mark Irwin?
Brent Irwin.
I remember the name Ape Entertainment.
Yeah. Hedgecock, him and Hedgecock used to work for Brent at Ape Entertainment before he moved, and they put out an omnibus, and then me and the writer Marcus Degisu, we put together an issue called Justice City Chronicles, and then I had a 12-page. There was another one, and then we were going to do a follow-up story, and the book dropped in 2005, and then what happened was Katrina hit us. The book dropped in October. Katrina hit us in August, and when Katrina hit us, it just basically turned me sideways for about almost 10 years. Put me upside down. And in the process, we tried to do a second issue, and we put together a second issue, and it just nothing ever happened with it. So basically, after God's Hand was successful, and we put that out, Marcus came in and we said, you know what, let's relaunch this title. We had a lot of fun doing it. So basically the book will wind up being, the book will top out at about 75, 80 pages, right? So you'll have a 24-page story that's never before seen, right? But it isn't current, which is what you're looking at right now. Plus you'll have a redo of the 12-page, then you'll have an additional 24, and then you'll have a 4-page, deleted scene from God's Hand called Victoria's Secret in the back. And if we hit 10,000, we have an additional 10 pages we're going to put in. If we hit 20, we have another 10. So the book could top out at 100 pages. Just additional content and things like this. Again, we're going to have some shadow, villains first time, so you could just see them right at the very end. We might even have a little backup story about the tattoo.
I know that trick. You're going to drag my ass to book 2. I know what you're doing. You're dragging my ass into the next year. Hook. It's called putting the hooks in, getting the hooks in. All right, guys. Go sign up for this. Plug in your little email. It's free. Nobody's asking you to buy the book. Just get them your email, and you'll probably buy the book. But do go sign up so you can get that exclusive trading card, correct?
1,000%.
Yep. So definitely, it's always good to sign up for these campaigns. All right. So who's up next? Who we got next? Black Rose. No, the creative native Ryan. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing? Thanks for having me on, Shane. And Yanzi?
No, thank you for coming on. Let's talk a little bit about this. First off, do you have a YouTube channel or anything?
I do have a YouTube channel. It's just the Ryan Cardinal, and I also do streams where I interview people called the Creative Native Interviews. So if anybody wants to hop on me over there, I'm usually doing interviews Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Definitely. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I like being interviewed. Yanzi never asked me about anything to do with me.
What am I gonna do? Interview my own husband? Sure, why not?
See you every day.
At least seem like you're interested in me still. I know we've been married for years, but you gotta keep.
It's only been 4 years, Christ.
Yeah, only 4 years. All right, so we got what is this? What is this? How do you say this? I'm half illiterate, so
it's all right.
Caius.
Caius.
All right.
Yep. Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone, issue 1 and issue 2. I'm going to be having this coming out, obviously, on Indiegogo. I did issue 1 about a year and a half ago, did that. Issue 1 is 64 pages, and if anybody's interested, you can actually go read the first 16 pages for free. I can throw this into the private chat, and this will take you right to this link, and you can literally read the first 16 pages here of the first issue and get a little bit of taste for that. And it's more of a ongoing epic manga. That's the idea of it. Long form story where the characters start and where they end up are going to be extremely different. So we have our main guys here. This is Nitto, the kid here. We have Trigger the chicken, Catmaster Lee, and Sissik the snake. And these 3 dudes here help raise this kid. But in the first book, we actually see what happens 15 years before this and the events that lead up to these weirdos taking care of this little kid. And then
that's
from there,
weirdos taking care of a little kid. What?
Oh yeah.
Wait, was there free candy involved? Where are we going with this?
Oh, if you read the first book, you'll see what's going on. The first book leads a lot of groundwork for the overall story arc down the road.
Yeah. On that note, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. All right. Anyways, free candy, animals taking care of children. Yeah. Have you got a trailer?
Yeah, I got a trailer for the first issue down here. I can.
Bam. Dude, that chicken was smoking.
Hell yeah.
That was awesome.
And I'm currently working
That was
on trailer.
cool, man. That was really cool.
Oh, thanks. Currently in the works on the trailer for issue 2 right now, and I'm fully animating that, so that's eating up a ton of my time, but it's going to be badass when it's all done. And also, too, if anybody who signs up to the mailing list, you're going to get access to the secret tier. This is the only way you're going to be able to get access to the secret tier is by being part of the mailing list. Secret tier is a limited run of only 100 issues of the color cover, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get to that is by signing up.
Guys, if you can, definitely sign up for cool shit like this. I mean, what are you guys doing? What are you why have an email address if you're not gonna give it to these hardworking people?
Give it to me.
Yeah, just plug it in. Just plug it in. This actually is very crazy looking. I'm amazed about the smoking chicken for some reason.
Yeah,
How did you
that's
come up with the name Trigger?
Honey,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, honey, my husband is really obsessed with animals that have cigars in their mouths. We have one cat like that too. But okay.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing. I was just like, what's missing from children's television, stuff like that is just like characters smoking again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We need to bring that back.
That exactly. Well, the thing with Trigger,
I'm working on it too.
Yeah, that's awesome. We all got the same thought patterns going on here. But he's the quote unquote foul mouth. So whenever he swears, it's going to be substituted by buck or cluck. So that way I can get away with like mother clucker, stuff like that. And still keep it, family friendly, but not family friendly.
Yeah, because this is a book for for everyone, right?
Well, everyone. Everyone.
So why not have a smoking chicken? It hits every demographic out there. Smoking chicken. This looks pretty sweet. When do you think you're going to be, dude? I saw this and I'm like, oh, I know what you did here. You getting the Akira fans with this trade dress. I know what you're doing.
Hell yeah. I'm just going to drop the link to this in the private chat if anybody wants to go check this out. And you just pop that over there. But yeah, huge Akira fan. Obviously, you can see in the back there. I got a couple prints.
Is it okay if I share that in the public chat?
Oh yeah. That's what
All
it's
right.
there for.
I just did it.
Oh, I just did it too, dumbass.
And then this is a little bit of
guys. There's some messy. Oh, this is awesome. Why you come in here fucking flexing like that? God damn. I can't animate.
Wait.
What are you doing? What are you
Wait,
doing?
hold
No. You're just trying to make me look bad.
Oh, the worst part is I'm not an animator, so this is all just me.
Oh, now you're really flexing. He's like, I
Yeah.
just fell into this well of talent. Shane, the water's fine. Come on in with your untalented self.
Seriously, with my work, the wizard, I made some animation and added it to, and it's like 20 seconds, and it took me 3 freaking days, and I said the hell with it.
It's so
I'm sorry.
time-consuming.
We got a super chat we missed, Yanzi.
Yeah, we do have a couple of super chats. Let's finish Kaya's first.
Yeah, and then we'll bring up the super chats.
Yeah, let me do one last flex here.
Yeah. Come
yeah.
on.
He's not even hiding it at this point.
Damn. The fucking sleeves are flying off. Fuck. I can't compete with this. What are you doing? You got a moving snake? You got a chicken running and probably smoking too. God
Hell yeah.
Dude,
So-
those are badass.
So that's a little bit of the teaser of the trailer that I'm working on right now. That's like halfway
can't-
through.
I can't believe you're flexing like this in front of my wife, man.
I'm still married to you, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I'm gonna need you to pick up that humble brag you just dropped.
Yeah.
But if everybody can go over, sign up to the mail list, that'd be awesome. I think I'm at 72 signups right now. Once I hit 100, I am going to be doing a print giveaway for every 50 people that sign up after that. So 100, 150, 200. I got a bunch of old prints that I got, and I need to get them out of here. So,
Look at what you're doing. Look at this. Shane, why haven't you been doing this?
See, now he's done it.
Yeah.
Now he's done it.
See, you're raising the bar for everybody else. Look, even Slick Rick's like badass has a different meaning on this stream. Whatever. They're saying fat ass. So I'm a fat ass or badass.
I'll claim both of those.
All right. All right. So that was super sweet. Guys, go check this out. You got a smoking chicken. You got cool animated trailers because he can. Had that chicken with those eyebrows smoking. There's something about it. It's not. It's the combination of the eyebrows and the that snake. So I don't know anything about this book, and you've talked about it for like 10 minutes, and show me animation. I just know it looks cool.
We'll start with that. It looks cool. We have Nitto. He's going on an adventure that's not his own. It's bestowed upon him, so he has to go forward and find a thing. But the problem is he doesn't know what it is, and the other part of it is he can't know what it is. So it is a grand epic adventure. And the snake and the chicken, they're kind of his guide into the real world. Imagine if Tarzan and Goku were put together and then sent out into the world. He grew up in the jungle, so he has no human contact. So him going out into the world is the first time meeting people. And, some hilarity will ensue from that.
Yeah. Well, you can put your shirt back on. That was enough flexing for you. Yeah, we should have just ended. You should have came in last. I think. I'm glad I'm not showing my book after that animation. All right.
All right, dear. Let me just get the super chats. So Emperor J Balmer fan for $5 says, Mandy, would you do a crossover with Cecil? DICK what?
Dick work.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Dick Work crossover.
Yeah.
Dick work.
Crossover you didn't know you wanted.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That was a priceless super chat. I'm sorry we missed that earlier.
All right. I still have one more super chat though from Joe Catapano for $5 says, Hail panel, hail chat. Star Circuit is close to 11K and unlocking an official soundtrack to the book. Yep, we had Star Circuit on last time.
Congratulations on 11K.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Joe.
I actually met Joe years ago at a convention, I think New York Comic Con. So Joe's been drawn for quite some time. All right. I think it was like back in 2015, maybe even. So Clint, you're up next, sir.
Cool. Let's see if I can pull this off.
Now I need to see cool animation from you. Are you
Cool animation with voiceovers.
Let me tell you right now, there will be zero cool animation.
Show them that Pirate Queen trailer you did.
Oh, I only wish I could. Let's see if this works. Sure.
Hang on, I'm gonna play something while you pull that up. Go ahead.
But then I met Barnaby.
What?
There we go.
What's that?
We just have a ton of these.
But then I met Barnaby.
All right, here we go. Sea Dog and Codename Kill Switch, Book 2. Now, I've heard about this one. This is from the man, Mark Polton, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Graveyard Shift fame. Me and Mark worked with each other back in the Arcana days, probably about a decade ago. And I was doing crowdfunding and saw the success of Graveyard Shift and then saw Mark's name. And I'm like, hey, you know what I should do? I should drop Mark a line. And that's kind of how this book came about. I asked him if he wanted to kind of team up and put something together. And he had his Sea Dog character. And we're both huge 90s fans, the whole image explosion. And I had my characters from Codename Kill Switch. This book is kind of very influenced by the 90s image, the Wildcats, Youngblood, Cyberforce, those type of books. Just kind of a bunch of fun characters. You might see some of the influences, but just showing some of the art here. Is everything showing up on the screen all right?
Yeah. Looks awesome.
Yep. So there's a Sea Dog out in front there, and there's my little scroll. You were mentioning earlier about putting your name on a scroll. Yeah, I definitely that 90s vibe where that's the thing to do. But there's my team, codename Kill Switch. Up front here we have Underboob.
Yeah.
In the middle we got Soldier 7. Over on the left here is Crotch Rocket. He's probably one of my proudest creations. He has a trans-dimensional warp bike, hence his name, and a bunch of other characters back there. You might see some of the influences. But we do have a Dan Frega variant cover for issue 2 here. We're pretty stoked about that. Dan's ran into some difficulties, as everybody might well know, so we're not pressing him too hard on getting the cover to us anytime too soon. We understand that he's ran into some problems that none of us would like to deal with, but he was awesome enough to get us like kind of a rough sketch of his idea there. But we do have the Dan Frega variant cover for book 2. We also do have this awesome John Malin black and white line art variant for book 1. So if you did miss out on the first campaign, Mark set it up awesome, so you can get book 1, book 2, any of the variants. When you check out, he's got an add-on option. So with Malin's art here, like the color cover was awesome for book 1, but I thought a line art variant, a black and white line art variant would be really cool for book 2. So we do have that. So with book 1 and book 2, you can get a Malin variant, you can get a Dan Frega variant, probably 2 of the most popular guys in a CG. So it's kind of a nice feather in our cap. But if you don't know anything about our book, basically codename Kill Switch is kind of like a Wildcats-esque type team. They're like a government hit squad that deals with like superpowered problems that the government wants taken care of. And then Sea Dog here is a world famous. Mark's explanation of the character took a little bit of me getting used to, but he's 2 characters because he's Sea Dog, SEADOG, and he's also Sea Dog C-DAWG, the rapper. And they're both dog characters, but nobody can tell that they're the same person.
Isn't this like the Miley Cyrus thing?
Very, very much Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
It is very along those lines. So
yeah, I know what you did there.
Yeah, Mark had his character. I had my team character, and we kind of merged them into kind of a big giant team up book. So book 1, the bad guy escapes. So, of course, in book 2, our 2 female leads, Neon, the blonde, and Rebel, the girl with the purple pigtails, who doesn't look like Harley Quinn at all. They're going undercover at like a superhero strip club to find out more information about the bad guys, which makes perfect sense.
Why haven't I thought of that? Go undercover at a strip club. If you're going to
track down supervillains, a strip club is really usually the best way to do it.
Because I've talked to Patrick on my channel. I've always wanted to end up in the backstage part of a strip club for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you just want to talk to the girls, hear their stories, see how their lives are going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit of a note for you out there. If you just show up with 5-cent candies in the front row, they'll come hang out.
Yeah, the bouncers are always kicking me out. I don't know. All right.
But just some more artwork
boobs.
here.
I see a lot of boobs. God damn.
Yeah. This is a Tundra at the top there. Not the thing. Definitely Tundra. Stormborn over here on the left. He is kind of this crazy barbarian type character, kind of influenced by He-Man and Thor and Conan. But they're not really sure if he's all there together because he says he came from another world chasing this sorcerer that's going to destroy both their worlds. And part of the story kind of takes after that. And then Neon over here on the right. So she kind of made her first appearance in book 1 and became a part of the team. So just some more action here. Does that work when I zoom in on that like that? Is it shown up right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I just don't know why you didn't do it on the boobs. Why are you zooming in on that thing when you had a rack up there? Like, no, yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, there's more to come. I'll zoom down to right away to our 2 stretch goals that we've hit already. We've got Neon and Rebel swimsuit prints. So we've achieved those stretch goals at 10,000 and 15,000. So every backer is going to get a Neon swimsuit print here. And then they're also going to get the Rebel swimsuit print to zoom just at the right level there to get everything in there. Neon is asking, do you think Crotch Rocket will mind if I sit on his bike? And Rebel is replying, keep holding that pose, and I think Crotch Rocket will let you sit on anything you like. So a little something for the boys.
That's the thing. These books write themselves, guys.
Exactly. You just kind of let the characters kind of flesh themselves out.
Yeah.
And then this is what I'm kind of proudest of is Crotch Rocket. I'm kind of really proud of that name. He does have a trans-dimensional warp bike that can travel through time and space. He is as much a ripoff of Deathstroke the Terminator as he is Deadpool. So I kind of think of him as Deathstroke the Terminator's grandson with a little bit less class. So it's kind of a character I have a little bit of fun with. So, but yeah, like as you can see, me and Mark are huge 90s comics fans, and the book is definitely influenced by that. The girls do not have organs. We do not care.
Yeah, they don't need to eat.
We want to have fun. We want to piss off as many SJWs with this book as we can.
Dude, hang on. I love how that panel edge is covering her nipple. Like it's just,
it was purely.
It's like I've never seen a tangent so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Tangents are terrible, but sometimes they become useful. So yeah.
Actually, just a quick thing. Eric Hatfield does says though he sees 2 organs on each, so it's not exactly women without organs at this point yet.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're trying to have fun. We're trying to bring the fun back to comics. We grew up in Arrow as kind of no holds barred, and
hang on, for Andino. Hang on. No, you go ahead. You keep talking, Andino's. Andino, he's trying to finish. Just Mandy, why don't you talk about it for a little bit?
Oh my god, honey.
Those are not very high res when I zoom in. This panel.
This is for Andino here.
This is just for Andino.
On the left. The guy on the left is for Andino. That's what Andino likes.
Yeah, this is Stormborn, and during the story, he actually does return to his homeworld and proves to the rest of the team that he's not just a psychotic. So this was a big plot point in issue 2 where his brother, it's kind of a Loki Thor-esque type thing. His brother is taken over. His brother is Dragonborn. Hence, he has a whole army of dragons. You guys were talking dragons earlier, so I drew every scale on that dragon. And it probably only took me 5 to 10 minutes. So, but yeah,
everybody's flexing. It takes a long time for me to do scales. What?
Say me too. He's flexing.
No, Mandy. But just a fun book. The nice thing with crowdfunding is when we raise this money, I can spend multiple days drawing these pages. And as an artist, that's my favorite thing. I want to make these books look as freaking awesome as I possibly can. And that does take time. So I appreciate every single one of our backers. And I appreciate Comicsgate so much for allowing us to do this. Drawing and making these comics is a ton of work, but it's like what I want to do, and Comicsgate's making that happen. So I'm super appreciative to all of our backers and just love pouring as much work into these pages and the book as I can. Me and Mark, we delivered book 1 early. I can't tell what's going on.
And Dino's using one hand to type, the other hand,
Did you back yet, Andino? That's the important thing.
Well, he is with sticky fingers after he's done. All right. So we got OMG Shane, I'm crying, Darren Wagner for $2. Look, guys, this is the dollar dance call, right? It's coming around. She's coming around. She wants $1,
If you're on the front row, you ain't just getting to sit there all night.
Coming up next is Destiny. Get the dollar bills out.
Shouldn't it
The
be
time
like
is now, boys.
Shouldn't the name be like Chastity or something? You know, always those
Chastity,
greatly
yeah.
ironic names or Innocence.
Innocence. Oh god damn, that's a good name.
I have-
Innocence.
That is a
I
good
have not
name.
ran into a stripper named Innocence yet. At least
Yeah.
not on purpose.
Purity.
But yeah, with book one, me and Mark did actually fulfill early, like a month and a half early. A lot of campaigns, fans bitch about how long they're waiting. We're actually on pace, same pace as last year to fulfill early. We're set for July. We're set to fulfill early this year too. So this isn't a book you're going to be waiting around. And then one last thing. We've got the Babe box here. Mark has kind of become the master of these collector's boxes, and this has actually been really popular. Some nice artwork for your collection there. It's got a magnetic tag on the end that closes, and with this reward level, you're going to get all the variants, all the prints, all the extras, all the trading cards. It's kind of your whole bang for your buck there. So it's a nice little collector's item that you can check out in the reward tiers there, the Babe box. So
now that is water resistant, right? Like
as far as I know, but I wouldn't like throw it into a lake.
Yeah.
Can you wipe it clean? That's what.
Yeah.
It does have like a plastic veneer, so the art slips in there. So yeah, like if
It's for you, Andino.
Yeah, you have to wash it off. Like tissues will work.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen Andino for a while, so he may be passed out. Yeah. Now, did we ever get like a little? Is there any slippage in this? I mean, there's no nudity in this, right? I wouldn't think there is. I mean,
but Mark that I was going to try and sneak some in. There is nudity in Pirate Queen when you get the digital level with me and Mandy, but there is no nudity in Sea Dog and Codenamed Kill Switch. So I pushed him a little bit, and he's like, So but it's going to be as adult can be without nudity, and you're going to have some attractive. When I probably branch out Sea Dog or just Codename Kill Switch on its own, you can maybe look for some nudity down the road.
Wet T-shirt.
Yes, there will be a whole episode where it is a superhero wet T-shirt contest where they're trying to sniff out who the bad guy is.
I like that.
I'm trying to make it fun. I know my comic book audience, and it's like there's a lot of stuff out there that is for these stick in the mud, no fun people, and it's like that's not comics. Comics are supposed to be fun. Comics are supposed to be loose. The chicks are supposed to be hot. The guys are supposed to be studs. That's what our book's about.
Don't worry, dear. The cat keeps jumping into this room. I'm just gonna go grab the cat.
All right. Yeah, we have a cat that just keeps opening a door between our two studios, so she has to shut the door. It'll echo again. All right, so well, awesome guys, go check this out. Now, this campaign is live, right? So everybody can go in and back this right now.
Yeah, we are closing out soon. We got 3 days left, so basically this is our closeout weekend. And like I said, me and Mark delivered early, so we're not going to be in demand very long. We both have our next projects kind of ready to go. So if you're interested in this book, back it now. That's the main way you can assure that you kind of don't get left out of it. And, we appreciate every single backer out there. So definitely check it out. Give it a look. Check out the tiers and find out what you're interested in.
No, cool. There's a couple of things to be interested in this, but
do they come in pairs?
Yeah, they come in pairs usually. All right, so we got Black Rose Comics. David, how are you, sir?
Hey man, I'm pretty good right now. How's it going?
Good. You pull up your campaign?
Yes. It's a sign-up page.
All right. Damn. Now tell us a little bit about this.
All right. So Cerebrum is a 50-page first part in 3 parts. Every arc. It's going to be an ongoing series for as long as I can write it. I've been having this in my head for several years now, and I'm just now getting around to actually putting it on a on page. And it's been surreal this entire time. From finding an artist, that was pretty much the hardest part. Um, it's about a brother, about two brothers that eventually end up in a workplace accident. They're labeled damaged, so they're pretty much screwed out of any sort of job, and then they eventually just turn to the underworld of crime, and from then on, everything just gets all fucked up.
I hate it when that happens. They should have called OSHA.
Yeah, they really should. I have to deal with them almost every week. Oh, dude, I like my fucking 9 to 5. I'm like, I work on cars, and they're always popping around. It's like, dude, go away.
Yeah.
And this this has been nothing but a wild ride ever since finding CG and linking up with everybody here, and I'm seeing a lot of people out in the chats. I know a lot of them. So yeah, guys, sign up. You're gonna get an exclusive metal bookmark by my co-host Phoenix Animation, who does a lot of metal prints. He's working with several people in CG. So that's something to look forward to. It's going to be in black and white. It's just what I can afford right now. But if we do good enough in the campaign when it goes live, I'll hit up my artist again, and I'll drop a couple stacks for him, and he'll go right into it. And he's a really good colorist too. And these are several pages that I'm scrolling under.
Look at you talking about dropping stacks, coming in here with all this street lingo. Jesus Christ,
I am from Houston, so that's how we be.
Wait, you're from where?
Houston.
No, you're like, this is how we be dropping stacks. Fuck, I can't keep up.
But
all right,
yeah,
so what type of underworld dealings do these guys get into?
Well, they have to deal with like the underground syndicate that basically runs all crime. But even they can't control everybody, so that's gonna lead into book 2.
Do you guys have one of those in Houston Underground Syndicate?
We have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
How long have you guys been working on this?
Since August of last year. So it's mostly just a funding issue. But my co-host he's gonna drop. He's gonna help me out with the funding of this. So that's honestly, I could not be more grateful to him at any of this, because he's been so helpful. Because I have him on my YouTube as my co-host, and he's been helping me out through the entirety of my streaming. And even that alone, I've had Kimo Sabi, had Ryan Cardinal on, and several people out in the chat too. Everyone is more than welcome to hop on. Tomorrow we have a hangout stream. That's where like a bunch of CG creators just come on, talk about campaigns, shoot the shit, and last stream we talked about quokkas.
Talked about
Kimo
what?
knows exactly what they are.
Bad, screeching little carnivorous, omnivorous attack cat creatures we got here in Australia. They're terrible, terrible things.
Oh yeah, they throw their own babies at predators too. I'm trying to pull up my minds as well.
Aren't those supposed to be smiley creatures?
Mm-hmm.
They've got a lot of teeth, but not teeth you want to get near.
Oh yeah. Hey, Shane, can you pull up my minds page?
Yeah.
Yeah, so on my minds, I have a lot more to show. Just basically just all my characters, top to bottom. Basically the whole crew, and I also have all the villains up here as well. Know a lot of CG has we need more villains in CG. But this is one of these things. My artist. Dude, he basically did 10 pages, hit me up and said, "Hey, I can make this look better," and he did. So the left on right here is the before, and on the right is the after.
It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, he took 2 weeks to basically just finish the whole thing, and we're still pumping out pages. That's a separate one, but yeah, if we hit really good numbers on the live campaign, all of this is going to get colored. I'm just gonna go through all. This was actually some of my favorite panels coming up. Scroll up. Yeah, one of my favorite panels right here. And one of the best character designs that I basically come up with this entire time. This one's Ghost, and his identity is a whole secret.
That's pretty cool.
It was actually supposed to be, traditionally a Western comic. It was supposed to have that look, but I guess my storyboards didn't exactly translate to my artist. Just went ahead and made it into like this manga style, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, it looks cool too.
It looks good though. I love it. I think it looks amazing. I hope you get colors. I mean, the black and whites are beautiful, but I do hope you make enough to get colors.
He does colors really well too. I've seen his latest work because he does other comics, and it's like, damn, I wish I could afford him a little bit more.
No, you got this. You got this. You're gonna have it colored. You just don't know it yet. It's gonna happen. I've got like a 7th sense. I know things.
I mean,
you also gotta learn to take the credit for anything your artist does. That's rule 1.
But yeah, he's super easy to work with, and he loves the whole world that I'm coming out with. So just weave stuff. But yeah, we ended up coming out with hashtag Weebgate recently.
What? Weebgate? Why are you bringing up all this street stuff, man? You're making me feel old. What the hell is Weebgate?
Weebgate just recently happened. I mean, Leroy's trying to have me de-wrenched in Bancroft's stream, so that's going to be a whole thing next week. We'll see how it goes.
Right.
But yeah, on the YouTube stuff, I've only started streaming back in early January this year alone, and we're almost at 300 subs.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, man, I can't believe how quick you've come up, man. It's happened so fast.
Dude, having you and Ryan, Edwin popping in, I could not be more grateful to every single creator who has helped me along the way, just being a guest on just like, the interview streams, the hangout streams. I could not be more grateful to, every single one of you guys. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
You're welcome. I'm just glad to be there to be there as you're budding, because that's kind of what you're doing, right? You're like, you're coming around.
Well, the thing about I've been wanting to do comics since I was a fucking kid, and just seeing what the mainstream has been doing this whole time is like I had this whole story, that I wanted to write for like Spider-Man that involved the Shocker, because the Shocker has one of the coolest designs out of Spider-Man's rogues.
Hang on, talking about the Shocker. Hang on 1 minute. We're talking about the Shocker.
Not that Shocker.
Doing the whole
horrendous, yeah, horrendous.
All right.
Talk about stretch goals.
Yeah. I mean, at least that little Asian girl could spit on it before she runs up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But when we do go live, there's only one stretch goal, and that's going to be color. And wherever that lands, it's gonna land, because I still have to recoup the cost. I still have to pay my artist just so we can, hit up book 2 and print, packaging materials, all that jazz. That's the whole life of a CG creator, I suppose. But it's something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, fulfillment. I'm looking forward to it too. Hang on, Andino's. Shane wishes he had that kind of support. But I mean, dude, the book looks awesome. Get in there, sign up for it, guys. Go check out. Do you want people to check out your YouTube or your Minds?
YouTube.
YouTube. Go check out the YouTube sub.
I think Darren put the link in already, so you guys just follow the link.
Yep. There you go. Well, do you know when you're thinking about launching this? I'm sorry, David. When do you think you're launching?
Late summer. Definitely late summer.
Okay. Looks like he has tons of work already up. So,
just a quick reminder, David, though. Don't forget that your sign-up list, you only have that for 6 months. So just keep your eye on that clock.
Yeah, Bancroft gave me that notice a while ago because he and my co-host were hounding at me for months to get a sign-up ready. And I was like, I was not ready for it because I don't know. I just didn't feel like I was, at that point where I wanted to have a sign-up. But, Phoenix is helping me with the funding. We're going to push out more pages in the next few months. So we're going to be ready by at least July, August.
At the least, back up your sign-up list if you guys can. Yeah. It's if you do like a mailing list or something like that, or a newsletter, use MailChimp. It kind of forces you to download that before it gets taken away from you. So it is a good idea to do a newsletter. I wouldn't bug people like more than maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks, but it does force you to keep a log of those emails outside of Indiegogo, because once it evaporates, it's just poof, gone one day. Mm-hmm. There's been a couple of creators that's happened to with the long signups like that. Plus, I know I worked in mainstream comics for a while, and even some creator-owned stuff, but it seems like the longer you have a campaign out, it seems like it messes with their head, and they think it's already came and gone. So really, about 2 or 3 months before you're ready to launch is when you really want to hit the ground, I think, pounding the pavement that it's getting ready to launch. We got a super chat here. Apex Comics for $2. Tales of Zero by PS13, Queen, and Apex on Indiegogo. Guys, go check out Tales of Zero, please. Somebody look at this, and also be wary about what you say on YouTube. See, like Shane will support you like a baldo.
What?
Like how Yanzi just sighed. I don't know.
I don't even know who came up with the invention. All right, I don't.
Yeah, it's a horrible invention. I'm not going over it here. All right, so who's up next? So we got Kimosabi.
Yeah, just like the Lone Ranger, the man called Kimosabi. G'day everyone, I'm the man called Kimosabi, the man with the plan from the land down under, and thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Whoa, speaking fast. Bam.
Get ready, bro. Get ready,
that's
baby.
My brain. That's my thing. That's what I do.
Yeah, he does that.
All right, so before Shane asks his first question, yes, I do have a YouTube channel, a man called Kimosabi. It got nuked. I did a review on a book about a Muslim superhero written by a Muslim creator. I did a review on that book, and my channel got nuked for it, so I had to start again. So I'm trying to claw my way back up to where I was, the giddy heights of 300 subs. I'm getting there. So it's called Kimosabi Returns, and as you see as I scroll down here, I've got quite a few reviews on indie comics, CG books, that sort of thing. There's nearly 100 reviews there. I'm reviewing books all the time. Go check that out. I do it critically. I'm not there to dunk on the SJWs and have a laugh at them. I'm there to say, this is a book. It's been coming out. Here's what's good. Here's what's bad. Here's what I would have done differently. Here's how you could make it better. I'm someone who's been writing for a long, long time. I think I've got a lot to say when it comes to writing. I've also got writing advice videos and stuff like this on here. So if you're an aspiring writer, an aspiring creator, maybe head over there and read some of my, watch some of my writing review videos and some of my writing advice videos and see if that gives you some ideas about how you can, hone your craft a little bit more. So my campaign is the Company Men, Dead, White and Blue, which is a fantastic name that I come up with in the car about 3 weeks before I decided to launch the campaign. I've got a trailer here. Hopefully It's just called the Company Men at that point, and all the sequels: Company Men 2, Heart of Darkness; Company Men 3, Cold War; Company Men 4, Insurgent. These are all written ready to go. But I didn't have a name for Company Men 1 because it's just like Batman. Then Batman Returns. But then I was sitting in the car, we're driving somewhere, I thought Dead, White, and Blue, that's brilliant. I've got to use that before somebody else does. Turns out somebody else already has, but they don't have a comic, so screw them, it's mine. Dead, White, and Blue, check it out. Here's the trailer. Hopefully it works because I'm a bit of a boomer myself. I shared sound. I've got my sound up on max. If I screw this up, Dean's going to laugh at me because I officially got voted on a poll, biggest boomer in comics, mate. So let's see if I live up to the man, the myth, the legend. Here we go. Can you hear that?
No.
No.
Oh, it's silent. You forgot to shut audio.
I didn't.
Check your volume. You sure
volume's...
you have it all the way up?
Actually, no, you didn't share sound. I don't see the little sound icon.
I'm happy to be wrong about this if it means that I can fix it easily by just resharing. So let me try that.
No. I know what you did. You got to share that specific tab. You shared. He
Dean's
shared an application. It won't play audio with that. You have to share that specific tab.
Righto. We can do this. All right. So share audio. Here we go. Let's give that a go. And then I'll just finally jump to another tab.
You are the worst boomer, though. Boomer of the year. If I'm having to school you on that,
I'm on brand. If nothing, I turned up, waited for an hour to have my turn, and then I was on brand. I screwed the pooch. So you're welcome. Let's give this a go now. Anything?
Yeah.
There is some.
G'day everyone, I am the man called Chemo Sabi, the man with the plan from the land down under, and I'm here to talk to you about the Company Men, Dead, White and Blue. The Company Men, Dead, White and Blue adds the action of Suicide Squad to the intrigue of Homeland and Body of Lies. It's strike back with superpowers. In a world where being superhuman is illegal, they are America's dirty little secret. A CIA-funded prevention and response unit on paper, but in reality, a superhuman hit squad protecting the nation's interests in the Middle East. When they receive information that a terrorist attack is imminent, one that will affect even the United States, they follow every lead in a desperate race against the clock to stop it. At every turn, they are betrayed and attacked by enemy and ally alike, until a final showdown tests their loyalty to their country, their job, and each other. This 60-page full-color book is packed with action and intrigue. It's the first issue in a 3-issue story totaling 180 pages, and the language, violence, and concepts are aimed at an adult audience, with a story that is layered and involved. Dead, White and Blue is the first arc out of 4 stories that tell the complete Company Men saga. All the pencils and inks are completed, and about half the colours and letters are done as well. The remaining colours, letters, and the setup of the digital file is budgeted for separate to this Indiegogo campaign. No matter what happens, this book is being published. The fulfillment is being handled independently by RJ from Critical Blast Logistics. Now, you guys know RJ. He's a stand-up guy with experience in this field, and he's worked hard to minimise international postage, letting us pass those savings on to you. We also have a Clayton Barton exclusive variant cover. This image graces the deluxe edition of the Company Men, Dead, White and Blue, an oversized stuffed to the gills edition filled with concept art, pin-ups, script pages, costume designs, page breakdowns, behind-the-scenes info, and sneak peeks at upcoming Company Men projects. The campaign goes live 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday the 19th on Indiegogo. I want to stress again, the success of this book, its ability to be completed, does not rest on this campaign. This campaign is to raise funds for the publishing and distribution of the comic. As we speak, Kelso Mazzine is already hard at work on the first pages of issue 2. You can back this campaign with confidence. And if you think this Aussie accent makes me sound dodgy and you aren't sure if you want to sink some of your hard-earned money into the Company Men, we also have a more inexpensive digital version available in the campaign. But I'm confident once you see how good this book looks, you won't rest until you have a physical copy in your hands. Thanks for having a look at this campaign, thanks for your consideration and support, and I hope you enjoy reading The Company Men, Dead, White and Blue as much as I did writing it.
Jeez.
Thanks everybody who has had to sit through that 4 or 5 times already and just did it again then.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I just wish you had done it like semi-professional and put a little bit of planning into it.
Well,
hang on. I want to see if this dog catches that ball. Hang on.
Oh, hell.
All right. So what do we got next? Walk us through the campaign a little bit.
Will do. Let me just share the campaign back to you. There we go.
Somebody says they hear cocaine's cheap down under. Is that true?
Wouldn't know.
All right.
I only smoke crack. I don't go near cocaine.
Okay.
All right.
Cocaine's for pussies.
He's a stand-up guy.
What are you, cowards? Don't even smoke crack.
Got class.
All right.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Can you see that,
got
Shane? Can you
class.
see that?
Honey, I'm adding it to stream. Stop clicking over me.
Domestic bliss, ladies and gentlemen.
Honey!
Happy wife, happy life. Say it with me. All right, here we go. This is Company Man Dead, White, and Blue. That trailer that's up there is the same one that you guys just watched. I thought it'd be safer to watch it via YouTube than trying to get it to work through Indiegogo. I find Indiegogo, it just screws with me, man. Like some days I'll put a picture and update something and it doesn't turn up for 2 weeks. I don't have 2 weeks for you guys to watch my trailer. I want you to see it as soon as possible. So 60 pages, full color, metahuman agents working for the CIA. They're operating in the Middle East. Around 2011, 2012, I was watching a whole bunch of media to do with the Middle East and the wars that are going on over there. You know, stuff like Body of Lies, Homeland, Black Hawk Down, that TV show Strike Back with Richard Armitage in it. That's a fantastic show. That one, just lots of action. I just had a feeling this bleak place of deserts and goats and villages and AK-47s and bung together Ford Utes and rocket launchers. And I thought, what if you just drop a bunch of colorful superheroes in there and let them have to deal with the shades of moral gray that exist in this world? If you guys have seen Body of Lies with Leonardo DiCaprio and Russell Crowe, you got Russell Crowe sitting back in his house, nice suburban house, and his wife's calling out, honey, time for dinner. And it's the middle of the night. He's like, yeah, I'm going to come have some dinner. He's on the phone to Leo and he's like, oh, Leo, I need you to go do this and kill this guy and assassinate this person that gets this info. And Russell's about to go back and sit down and have his meal. And Leo's there getting shot at by terrorists. And there's such a disconnect between the people who give the orders and the people who carry them out on the ground. And I wanted to display some of that. You got these guys sitting in suits in the Pentagon saying, well, we need you to go over here and do this. And like, bro, that place is crawling with terrorists. I'm going to get shot in the face. There's no way I can do that. So what do? You send in the metahumans. You send in the post-humans. Send in the superhumans. So the company men are a group of post-humans, people that have been advanced beyond a regular human. And it's their job to operate in the Middle East and carry out America's orders and America's whims within that region. Now, 100% of the art's been done. So all the pencils and inks are done. We've got about 50% of the colors done and 25% or so, close to 30% of the lettering's done as well. Something else that's all the money, like I said, that's needed for the rest of the coloring and the rest of the lettering is budgeted for separately to this campaign. This money is purely just to raise funds to get the book printed and shipped to you guys. And anything I make above that is great. I put my kids through college and put an extension on the house. But the base goal that I set was what I needed to cover printing and distributing this books to you guys worldwide. So once again, going with RJ through Critical Blast Logistics, he's doing the shipping for me. So I'm bulk shipping all my US orders to him. He's getting them there. He's got bags, boards, Gemini mailers, thermal wrap, chuck it in send it out to you guys. And if you ever look at the shipping on this, you guys go to the campaign, have a look yourself. You're going to be paying up to half or up to less than half of the shipping you're used to paying. Like people go and click on it, they're really surprised how cheap the shipping is for you guys. So if you've backed Australian books or foreign books before and you're looking at a $20, $25 postage, you're paying like sort of half of that is what you'd be looking in for. I'm hoping that by having that cheap postage, people are going to be more intrigued, want to actually buy a book from overseas. And the idea is to get the book into people's hands, as many hands as possible. This book's already cost me over 10 grand to make. The $5 that I made to cover shipping covers shipping. I'm 10 grand in the hole at this point, but I know it's a good book, and I know once people get a hold of it, they're going to enjoy it and they're going to come back for the next one. So I'm in this for the long haul. I'm in this for the long run. It's a marathon, not a sprint. This is the first book of 3 books, 60 pages each, making a 180-page story. The Company Men Dead, White, and Blue is the first story in the whole series of the Company Men books. So I'll just scroll through and have a look at some perks here. Feel free to jump in anytime, Shane, and ask me questions, mate. I love talking about myself.
One quick, I got to interrupt for 1 second. Yanzi, gun.
Yes,
Demon.
actually, I just resent it to him. I sent the link twice to the correct email address. So I'm not sure why he's not getting it, though.
Yeah, check your spam folder. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Greg's actually officially the biggest boomer in Comicsgate. He's mad I took the title off him. So the first featured perk here we've got is the deluxe edition with the Clayton Barton cover with Corey Barton doing the colors. Fantastic piece of work. I mean, you're talking about 90s image. You're talking about that old school, like Silvestri, Michael Turner sort of look like the Barton brothers cover that. And this book definitely has those vibes. It is. I wouldn't say it's like hyper violent, but it is violent. It is an adult level book. It's not something I would give to a 10 or a 12-year-old to read. This is like Predator level stuff. So just be aware of that when you're considering backing. That's the sort of market that I'm aiming for. So it's an 80-page book, so you get the standard 60 story pages. When I talk about the standard edition being 60 pages, that's 60 story pages from the first page that you see here to page 60 that's already been drawn and sitting on my hard drive waiting for colors. You get that 60 pages in every edition. But the deluxe edition, 20 extra pages, all the cool stuff I can fit in there. Like I said on the video, character sketches. Like you see my original character sketches, then you see Kelso Mazzine's upgrade. Like he's taken that and he's adapted the character and made made it how they appear in the book itself. You're going to get script, you're going to get breakdowns, you're going to get character profiles, like you see the old G.I. Joe character profiles that I've made up for the characters and that sort of thing, just to give it a little bit more background, because that stuff doesn't always come through in the story. Like I found really enjoyed about Jawbreakers was hearing Zach's video ahead of time about how he made the characters and how he come up with the inspiration from it, and it made them so much more interesting and so much more colorful when you finally do get to read the book. So I'm hoping having all this extra information here helps you guys able to appreciate the characters a little bit more. So you've got an 80-page edition there. Now, every physical copy comes with a digital edition as well. Don't pirate me, bro. It's going to happen. I can't stop it from happening. Whatever. If it gets in more people's hands, maybe they'll back the book. Maybe they'll come back the second time. So every physical edition comes with a digital. You got the digital there. So if you're not sure, you don't want to go in on it, even if the shipping's super cheap and you're still not sure if you want to own this thing physically, grab the digital. I'm not even mad. Then you've got the standard edition, 60 pages plus the digital. And then you've got the triple pack. Now, this triple pack here has got the 3 covers on it. It's got the Kelso Mazine cover, that iconic cover that you guys, I'm sure, have seen all around Twitter. And if you haven't, I haven't been doing my job well enough. I've been spamming this thing nonstop for 6 months. Surely somebody in here's seen it. So you've got the Kelso Mazine cover. You've got the Corey and Clayton Barton cover. And then you've got this little one over here. I'll have a look at that later on further down at the campaign. That's a Renzo Rodriguez variant. That one's an exclusive. The only way you could get that one originally was to sign up to the pre-launch campaign ahead of time. And the people who signed up the pre-launch got a secret link to go get that book. But you also got to go in the draw for original art pages. So I did that draw 2 or 3 days ago, and we drew out the name of 10 people that have signed up for the campaign and then backed the book physically. Those 10 people have got an email sent out to them saying, hey, congratulations, you've won a page of original Kelso Mazine artwork. I'll contact you when the campaign ends, and we'll organize postage for you to wherever you are in the world, shipped at my expense, obviously. So the only other way to get this Renzo Rodriguez cover is to get the triple pack there and get all 3 versions of the book. There's also, you can buy an original page. We gave away 10, but I got 20 more. It is a 60-page book, and it's just non-stop action. Like, these guys are tearing each other's heads off and shoving rebar through each other's throats and throwing cars at each other and pulling Cyborg's arms off and stuff. There's plenty of action. So if you buy one of these original pages, you're getting one of these action-packed pages. You're not getting people standing around drinking their macchiatos and having a chat about global warming. Like, these guys, old school, kicking doors down. That's what
Can I ask a question? Like,
yes.
Who are your main characters?
All right, cool.
Yep. Like, what makes up the team?
Yep, let's go have a look at the team. So you got the original art page, and then Kelso will draw a character for you, any character you want, and there's also the cover arts available still. We had a Corey Barton, Clayton Barton cover print, but that sold out on the first day. So having a look down to the team. Thanks for asking that, Clint. So
this looks freaking awesome. So I want to know who the guys are.
Yeah. That is something.
You already sold me.
Well, but that is something that's worth pointing out real quick. Is in comics, there's this thing called an elevator pitch. Usually, the elevator pitch is really quick, and that's just to get somebody's interest. And a lot of times, even they'll consolidate it and just say it's like Indiana Jones meets aliens, or it's like, what if Superman landed in Russia? And then that, that's the elevator pitch for Red Sun. So I heard a lot, and I don't know anything about your book.
Wow.
I always lead with like what your book's about first, at least, because I heard Leonardo DiCaprio, I heard an action sequence in a movie, but I characters ripping arms off. But so this is a team book. Like, I heard superheroes.
Yeah. I've got to say, it's probably the only time I haven't led with the elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is the team here. These are the company men. So in this world, it's illegal to be superhuman in America. And if you're born as an American, you're superhuman, you count as like an illegal citizen. The only way that you can get over that is to go do your service. So you have to go overseas, and you have to fight in war zones, and you have to earn your citizenship that way. So these guys here are all either mercenaries that have been outlawed criminals, or the people who are trying to earn their service. So these guys are all metahumans. Not all of them are born like that. Some are changed by accident. Some have got implants, cybernetics, that sort of stuff that they give them their powers. This guy at the front here, this is Jura. He's the leader. He's got a code name of Icebreaker, but he hates that name. He doesn't like it when anybody uses that name. He thinks it's a silly name, so he just prefers to go by his surname. He's an operator, like a military guy, highly trained, and he was doing a mission up in the Arctic. Something went wrong. He ended up in the icy drink. His body temperature dropped way down. He nearly died. He's in a coma on the brink of death, and they managed to rescue him, and he's there all frozen. They said, look, these guys take hundreds of thousands of dollars to train, millions of dollars to train even. He's a really good operator. He's near death. We need him back. It's a waste of money if we don't. Whatever crazy procedures you've got that might bring a fella back from the dead in this situation, use it on him. And they do, and they manage to bring his body temperature up to a point where he's alive again, but it never comes all the way back up. So now he's constantly pumping out this field of cold energy. So if he doesn't have an inhibitor device implanted in his body, a bit like Cyclops' blast from without his ruby visor, his power just floods from his body and it snap freezes everything around him. So if he was to walk down through the middle of a street, buildings and people and everything, the cars, everything would just be snap frozen instantly. He's a walking ice age. So he's got these inhibitor devices that absorb and channel the energy and lets him channel it through that ray gun that he's got there. So he shoots blasts of freezing energy. He can also, if he puts his hands on you, he can also channel it that way and freeze you, that sort of thing. If you punch him, he can channel it wherever you make contact, and then you'll get frozen where you hit him. So he can put out that field of cold to defend himself. He's the field leader of the team. The woman here, she's called Boss, B-O-S-S, an acronym, nobody knows what for. She's the only person in the team that's not a post-human. She runs the whole team. She answers to the director for the region of the CIA, and that person answers to the president. So it's a fairly flat hierarchy there. She gets orders almost directly from the president, and she tells these guys how she wants them to react. She acts a bit like an oracle, sits back at home base, and she gives them the orders over the headset. This little fella over here, this is Ramjet. He's a speedster. He's the newest addition of the company men team. If you're at home in America and you're watching the TV, there's all this propaganda on TV. Join up, become a superhero, get your costume, use your powers. Go save lives. Red, white, and blue. Apple pie, fast and the speeding bullet, all that good stuff. They get their costume, they get the code name, they get over to these war zones, and they're being made to torture people and kill people. They realize it's not like they said it was. Like it's much more grim, and a lot of them have been given a raw deal. So he's come over here, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, a complete rookie, and he's thinking, I can't wait to be a superhero. And then, like his first mission out, they're torturing people to get information. He's like, this is not what I signed up for. So, his character arc's about, does he want to stay with this sort of thing, and what options does he have if he doesn't? If he doesn't stick with this CIA career, he has to become a criminal. That's not much of an option either. This guy up here on fire, his name's Cinder. He's actually a man of burning embers and ash and smoke. Like he shoots smoke and carbon and embers. If he touches you, he can burn you. He's very hard to kill, impossible to kill. It doesn't matter how much you shoot him, rip him apart, whatever. He just dissipates into ash and then reforms later on. So he's got this semi-immortal thing happening, and it leaves him really detached from a lot of other people, because how do you make connections when you know everybody else is going to die and you're not? He used to be a mafia hitman, and he was perfect for doing that sort of job, because he'd go and torture a place. He'd just have to walk in, put his hand on it, set it on fire, walk out unharmed. The whole place would burn down. The fire marshal could never work out. There's no fuel. There's no point of ignition, whatever. They couldn't work out how it happened. He got sick of that. He got sick of killing people. He got sick of the screams. The boss come to him and said, look, you're a useful dude. You've got a lot of talents. If you're going to kill people, that's what you're good at. Why don't you come and kill for me? Why don't you come and kill America's enemies and make a difference? And he got on board with that. So in a way, despite his cynicism, he's probably the most patriotic of all the characters. The dude up the back with the pink powers there, his name is Gates. He's a teleporter. So he'll do stuff like he'll teleport the bullets out of your gun before you can shoot him, or he'll teleport rebar through your head, or he'll teleport you 10 kilometers down and fuse you into the concrete, or he'll create two portals and drop you through them and keep going through until you pick up enough momentum, and then he makes the portals disappear, and then you just street pizza. Like, these guys use their powers in clever and almost cruel ways. He's really mercenary. He's not as connected to the team. So when things go south for these guys, when the mission goes bad and they get burned by the CIA, they get a burn notice and get told you don't work for us anymore. In fact, we've expunged your record. You've never worked for us. Gates is the first one who wants to cut out. He's like, man, I'm just going to teleport to Honduras. I don't want to be here. I don't want to, so I'm out. And it's up to Jura, who's the leader, to pull the whole team together and say, no, if you leave, you're going to get captured and you're going to turn on us, and then we're going to get captured. The only way we get through this is to get through it together. So it is like a brotherhood story. It's like these guys having to come together and operate as well emotionally and as people as they do physically. In a fight, they're a well-oiled machine and they completely face roll anybody in the region. But once they're cut off from their resources and they don't have that CIA support anymore, everything they do is considered a war crime. So they've got to be really careful about how they proceed. And the big guy right in the middle here, his name's Abbott. He's essentially the Captain America of his world. He was grown in a lab. He's called Project 1776. He's grown in a lab for the express purpose of killing Hitler. So they grew him in a test tube. He's like 6 weeks old. They cover him in the red, white, and blue, the regalia, chuck him on a plane, send him over to Berlin. The minute his boots touch the ground in Berlin, he's like, right, I'm going to go kill Hitler. Soldier runs up and says, sir, I got some terrible news. We just found the Fuhrer. He shot himself in a bunker. He's dead. And Abbott's just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm 6 weeks old, a fully grown man with the power of, say, Ben Grimm or Colossus. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? I was designed for one reason, for war, for killing Hitler, and now he's dead. So Abbott spent the last 80 years crisscrossing America, the Rust Belt, really blue collar, really salt of the earth. He's become very brash, very, very crude, very real, very backbone of America sort of thing, very jingoistic. And so this might be his last chance to actually be that sort of hero that he was designed to be. He spent the last 80 years trying to be a hero and never quite hitting that mark. How do you come back from not killing Hitler? Like that's you sort of that's a big whiff. So boss says, look, you can still be a hero. Come and do this stuff and save lives with me. So he's joined the company men, and he's hoping that stopping this terrorist attack that's going down. The actual point of the story is how he's going to find that redemption and become the hero that he always thought that he should be.
But can you tell us something about the characters?
Yeah. No. It sounds epic. It sounds like a very big book, and all of this in how many pages? You said 60.
There's 60 pages for the first issue, but it's 180 for the whole story.
It's insane. How long have you been working on this?
I'm giving you a hard time. So
how long have you been working on this?
The art on this started about a year ago, and it would have been done earlier, but like in the perks there and the tiers there, I've said, we're giving ourselves to December to deliver it. You guys are going to get it months beforehand because like all the art's already done and everything else is budgeted for. But about halfway through this book being made, everybody in Australia, if you want to do anything, you have to go through the MyGov website. You have to put all your details on there.
Yeah,
and the website.
So you've been working on it for years?
No, a year.
A year. Okay.
And it would have been done sooner, but everything got hacked and my identity got stolen, so I had to start again. So I've given myself that December lead time to make sure that it gets delivered to you guys, and there's no more interruptions like that. Something that you just can't possibly predict.
Awesome. If we back this book, Yanzi, did you do that? I didn't do that.
all in good fun.
Yanzi, you're on mute.
Yanzi,
you're on mute. You're on mute.
No, look at it. Everybody loves Kimosabe.
Yes, they do.
Somebody brought up. Do you know what micro machines are, Kimosabe?
Yeah. I don't think I could take the micro machines guy. Honestly, I think he's next level. I feel like I'm.
Oh wow.
He's Bruce Lee. I'm Sammo Hung. I don't think I could.
I think you are right there, like on a Billy Mays level. Like I would love to hear you pitch like the Ding King. I think you would nail it. I think you would be like boom.
It's impressive.
Maybe if they hit haze before I can hit micro machines. It's like a step on the path, isn't it? You get a haze, you're Super Saiyan level 3, you hit micro machines guy. I saw it for the first time a couple of weeks ago. It blew my mind. I thought I was doing it right. I transcended humanity when I saw that. So right here we've got the Clayton Barton cover with the Corey Barton colors on it. Fantastic bit of gear. This is the cover that you get on the deluxe edition.
Barton Brothers rule, man.
Oh, they're just so talented, man. I made the joke that once they realize how talented they are, I won't be able to afford to get them on another cover.
Oh, yeah.
And here we got the Renzo Rodriguez cover, which I love about this because it's got that real planetary vibe. All standing there, just looking all cool.
All good artists. Renzo's awesome too.
Yeah, Renzo's great.
I'll be right back. I just got to check on something here quickly.
All right. So you can grab yourself some original art. This page from the first 5 pages of the story. But like I said, it's going to be all action pages. So if anybody grabs a hold of that, I'm going to make sure you get a cool action page where people are doing something really awesome. There's the original cover art. I'm trying to sell that off as well because. I mean, I could keep
your original cover there.
Sorry, mate.
Who did your original cover there?
Kelso Mazine, the guy who did the interiors.
Okay, yeah, that's an awesome cover. I love that.
Yes, and like I saw the pencils. I thought this is cool. Saw the inks. I thought, this is really happening. And I saw the colors. It just blew me away. I'm like, that looks like a comic book cover. That was something I used to walk into the comic book store and see it on a shelf. Like, damn, I want to pick that up and have a look. It'll be shrink wrap, so I'll look on the back and maybe that can sell me. But that's that cover at first. It makes you want to go pick up that book and know more about it. If you can't get them with the cover, you're not going to get them on the inside. So we went all out with the cover.
Yeah, it shows. It's awesome.
Plan. Always having good cover artwork's a good plan, guys.
Yeah,
all right. So this is how many more days do you have on the campaign?
38. So we did the 60 on this. We've already hit our goal, so it's 100% funded. So it is happening. Like we've got the money to publish and distribute this book, no matter what happens from this point. Anything else that I get extra can just go towards commissioning more artwork or start working on side projects. I've got other scripts and other characters ready to go that weave into this world. And all of this as well also merges with all the other Brain Cage properties like Gun Demon and Stefani Renee's Scarab and stuff like that. So Greta Glavitre's put together this like a co-op of creators that have all come together under the Brain Cage banner, and we're all merging our worlds together to make like a shared universe that we can all tell stories from within. So anything that happens here just feeds into the
so 38 days on the campaign, guys. Please go check it out. Is this going to go in demand, or are you doing in demand?
I'll do in demand for a little bit until I get all my ducks in a row. But once I've got the money and once I'm ready to print, like I want to get it into your guys' hands as soon as possible, because the sooner I get it in your hands, the sooner I can start on the next one.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely, guys. Don't dally on this. Get in there, back this campaign today. Because he's going to be moving on to the second campaign. He's got a lot to say and a lot of books to put out. So definitely go in and check this campaign out on Indiegogo right now. All right. So
before we go on to the next one, we got a couple of super chats.
Okay.
We got Eric McIntyre for $2 saying super sticker, and he literally just sent us a text super sticker. He didn't send a sticker. And then we got Gaudy C86 saying Shane is the worst promoter ever. Tragic.
I didn't promote. I didn't have a chance to weigh in really on the book.
I guarantee you,
very
everybody in this chat appreciates Shane having us on tonight.
All right.
I think I can speak for everybody.
All right. Somebody said the Corton brothers are related. I didn't know that. All right.
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, looks like we just got another super sticker. Let me just quickly check and see if there actually is a sticker this time.
It's weird. You can't see super stickers in StreamYard. I don't know why.
I know. It's so annoying too.
Bob Gable for 99 cents sent us a mustache.
Yeah. I didn't put my mustache on tonight. I shaved today.
No rides.
Yeah, no rides. All right, so we got Edwin the Ace. I know you've had some internet issues, or some connection issues. You there?
Yeah, I was out. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah, no, I was trying to hop on with my Chromebook earlier, but kind of crapped out on me, so I had to use my phone.
Do you need me to pull? So I need to pull up your campaign, all right?
Yeah, if you would, please.
Can you? Do you have his campaign?
Hang on, dear.
It's in the private chat.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, internet's been weird for some people tonight.
Well,
it's the government. I think it's the government. It's
spying on us.
It's people in CG feverishly masturbating on Pornhub, probably. All right, the Ace Volume 1.
You hit it.
Yeah, so the Ace Volume 1 is the story of David Diaz, a young man who's out of college, who's trying to find purpose in his life. And one day he comes across the remains of a shooting star. And what he finds in the wreckage gives him the ability to transform into that armored being that you see there that he calls the Ace. And the first volume, the story is about Akula, who's the giant shark creature there, who ends up tracking down the Ace and shows up at his front door looking to take the armor for himself. So that's the main kind of story of the Ace Volume 1.
It's funny, you were on one of my first live streams, and I was talking to you about your avatar, and you said, yeah, I'm working on this book. You remember that?
Yeah, it's I remember that. I've been working on this for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
It's been a long process, but I'm glad it's finally done.
I'm glad to see this coming out from you. See, people think like I don't remember people. It's like we shared a moment there. I remember it, but I could tell you don't remember it.
It's very special, Shane. It was very late. You used to love to stream really late back then.
Selling your book around here. You can sell that stuff. You can sell that down the street. You better remember. We were bros. You don't remember this? You don't remember being friends? All right.
We go way back. We go way back to New York Comic Con.
Yeah, and I said, look, this looks like Boba Fett a little bit. And you're like, yeah, I like Boba Fett, but it's not Boba Fett. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And now it's the Ace.
Yes, it's actually more based on Darkhawk than anything.
You know what he should say here in this balloon, in this panel, the word balloon? He should be like, you got aced.
You're like the third person who's brought that up to me.
Well, that's because it's a good idea. And if you don't want to pick up a good idea, I don't know what to do for you.
I'll let my letterer know. I think we have time to change it.
You just got aced. All right. It's pretty cool. Let me play this here trailer. We got a trailer, right?
Did you share the audio? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not a boomer. Bam.
Nice.
There you go.
I didn't hear a
Shout
damn
out to
thing.
Red Gates for that.
Yeah. This is a good looking trailer there. So
yeah,
what
Red
is
Gaze made it.
Yeah. So why a shark bad guy?
Why not? Is the real
Yeah, there you go.
question.
That's the right answer. Why not?
That's it.
Did you like Street Sharks as a kid?
Of course. Who didn't?
Yeah, see, I knew I can just look at it and tell everything.
Yeah, it's a great cover by Donald DeLay, who him and Theo Gonzalez, who worked on Brutus, did the cover. So we're actually offering that as a poster in the campaign for the next 19 days. So if you're anybody who's a fan of the art, now's the chance to kind of pick it up. It'll be 11 by 17 poster. So you can put that on your wall. Won't have anything on it. It'll just be the beautiful art and colors.
So now the standard book is $15, right?
Yep, $15. We have a couple of different tiers. We have the comic and the Mike McMahon comic size print there. We also have the feature tier. We had the comic, the print, and then the Hardline Jam Piece poster for 30. That's kind of the one that's been selling kind of the best for the campaign. And the main artist on the book is by Canales. For anybody who doesn't know, or this is actually only the second book that you're going to see him colored in, which is I think is really makes his art stand out even more. Usually only see him in black and white or gray tones. So I'm really excited for people to see his work in full color.
And the Joe Ball sketch card is gone. It's gone forever.
Yep, all those sketch cards are gone. Yep. I'm actually going to be putting up a couple new sketch cards by Preston Acevedo in the coming days. So if you're a fan of Preston, stay tuned. You can grab some beautiful sketch cards by him. Yep, and that's the Hardline Jam Piece poster right there. You see?
So you get a little bit of magic cop in it.
Yep, Brandon Diaz was part of that. He drew the magic cop on there. Had a bunch of different artists like Joe Ball, Simon Simpotier, Passion for Drawing. Each one drew several characters on there, and then it was colored by Michael Beacon. That's the first ever Jam Piece poster in Comicsgate.
That is pretty sweet. I'm just upset because we go back and I don't see a Starlight Cat in the background, but it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
We'll get you in the next volume.
No, I see how it is. We got some stretch goals here.
Yep, those have been unlocked. The Angelique trading card was unlocked at the top there. That's by Doodle Bags. So we've unlocked that, and we've also unlocked the 4 6 a.m. stickers. So those will be going to all backers. And now we're just trying to get to 5,000 when we get the Jim O'Reilly print, which is pretty sick print right there. The giant kaiju monster with the tongue. Yeah, so we're trying to get to that next goal right now. We have 19 days. So
yeah. So back this because it's like the ace versus a shark. What if the ace becomes shark shit? You won't know unless you buy this book. You don't know. Digestion, I'm excited. I'm glad you remember us being friends.
Of course, Shane. How could anybody forget you?
Yeah. All right. So go check out the Ace. Now you have 19 days left. Now this is your second 30 days, right?
Yep, second 30 days.
And he's already hit his stretch goal of 3,500. So $4,610, guys. Now we can move this on up. It's 132 backers, and it would be 133 if you sent me a Christmas card this year, but you didn't. So if anybody wants to get over here and give this a back, it's appreciated. I'm sure he'll remember your birthday, even though he doesn't remember mine.
I promise I'll remember all my backers' birthdays.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad to see this get funded. I'm glad to see this come about. I'm a good friend. I can speak for myself.
Great friend.
Yeah. All right. What's that gay song? You got a friend in me.
That's some Toy Story here.
That's Toy Story.
Yeah.
All right, dear. Okay. Anyway, we had one more super chat here from Danger Vanessa for 199. I guess she decided to get in on it, and she said, "Super sticker." Hi, Yanzi, Shane in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Vanessa, for that. So go sign up for that there campaign. I think that's it. We've been on for 2 hours. We went through 8 campaigns today. So looks like Edwin popped back in. Hello, Edwin. Can I borrow $5, Edwin?
Of course.
All right. See, a good friend in Edwin. All right, guys. So, if you will,
hang on, you missed a super chat again. There's still one more super
you
chat.
have the super chats. You have the super chats.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so Angus Fungus for $2 sends us a thumbs up Shiba Inu.
Oh, thumbs up. Yeah. All right. So go check out these campaign guides, and this is a show we'll probably do maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. We'll see. And again, it's hit subscribe. We'll be doing this mainly for campaigns in sign up phase or active campaigns, not really in demand. So go check that out.
Let me say something. All right. For people who came in late to the show, you missed anything, don't worry. We'll keep this stream up for maybe a couple of days. If it goes unlisted, it's still there. All right. Don't worry. All the links, all the campaigns are all in the description.
I don't know if this stream will be up for a couple of days.
All right, fine. It'll be unlisted, but you can still click it. You can still share the link. If the video is still there, it's not going to vanish, but basically you won't be able to see on the channel. But all the campaign links are all in the description. So anyone who missed anything, go and click there. And thanks very much to all our mods for sharing all the links, especially Eric. We saw how hard you worked tonight. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, and I will catch you guys again with probably another stream later this week. Have an okay.
But then I met Barney.